defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA, King James, Kenneth St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's far like a stop in Frisco, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hit it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tapped to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And the strength on display, rambling through tackling for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. That is caught wide on the RPO. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. They'll throw on first down with Milrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Short one there to his tight end. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Digba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Man, check.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
10 yards on the play. That's good. 19 first down.
19 Lions.
First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come on, come on.
Milrow. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he's in. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, 626. Number 50. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked up by Devondre Campbell.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. But really one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. First down for Aaron. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, 626. 50.
From the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
as they're able to bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
65, reload.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Milroe to throw. That one on target to Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper, touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd hit to the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
88. Hey, 626.
Allen in motion. Second down, Rodgers. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. To the left side, he's got Clement. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will score! Keenan Allen, touchdown Saints.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Saints 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Milroe. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez Scantling. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and them teams for the get back.
Let's go.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Tackled there by Cameron Jordan.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cougar my team.
On play action, Milroe. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Now Milroe. Over the middle, the big target, Fant. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First down and 10 yards to go.
To throw again is Milroe. Pushed out to his left. He keeps it himself.
He tried to run all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and 2.
Ready up. Alert. Alert. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Rig. Rig. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Walker. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Allen in motion. Rodgers here on 2nd down. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Rodgers. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
From the pistol, here's one. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it's Shaheed. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Olave is the motion man. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They face second down and 7. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Rodgers now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. 3rd and long for Rodgers. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Saints are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 60.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 2nd down, Milrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On third down, Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And the Saints are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Olave is the motion man. They'll run here. It's Neal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Allen in motion. A quick throw in the RPO is complete. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Rodgers on first down. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out to the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. From the gun, Rodgers. This one not quite on target. Wasn't too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold onto that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10. Rodgers going up top again. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And a good job routing for the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down and 9. Again, it's Rodgers. Going up top. That is brought in. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Milrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with the ball with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, it's Milrow. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
36-yard line.
Let's go now. Steady.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
That's a 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mustang 19. 68 points, 70.
On play action, Milrow hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Milrow moving left. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this this lead and get themselves this big win.
Saints 31. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Down to throw on first down. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Slot man in motion left. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Olave is the motion man. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Rodgers. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Pass. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Milroe on first down. The pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he'll be taken down after a game 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
38-yard line.
Okay, break. Hey, get traffic. Here we go, stop. Crack all 80. Ready.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go. Nice.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
We got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints will take over possession here at the 44.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Number 50, 30, 58.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
88.
They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers. This one is caught by the back out of the backfield. Now Seattle going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. Seahawks are right back in this one.
In these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Walker.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
Now, here's 2nd and goal. More time with Walker. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Oh, there's a pass on the end around. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Here's 1st down.
88, 30. Jump out. 50.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruised in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.
We fled